Hi Taurus, this is your August 30th through September 5th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love and an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Then we have the Magician clarified by the King of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. And we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be dealing with pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. Most likely you will be dealing with this King of Wands right there in the middle, which is clarifying the Magician. The King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or this person is very fiery, very passionate, somebody who stands out of the crowds. It could be a very attractive person with a very fiery personality. What I notice here is that we've got a lot of wands on the left in the first spread, right? But we also have the Eight of Pentacles right there in the middle. In the potential outcome, we have mostly cups, but we still have a Pentacle card. So this relationship will go through a transformation, a very positive transformation, where in the early stages of this relationship, it's all about passion, it's all about enthusiasm, it's all about just being very fiery. It's all about just going places, being very excited, but then in the potential, it could get more emotional, more of a loving type of a connection. I'm not saying it's going to become very stale and boring. I still think this person will always be somebody who is easy to get up and go. Let's just put it that way. But there's going to be love. The two of you will be falling in love with each other. And like I said, we have the Pentacle cards on both sides. So this person is practical from the get-go, and they will remain practical. All right, so let's take a closer look. The first two cards on the left are the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication. The Eight of Wands is a card of travel. This person could be traveling to see you. If you are going to be on the road, you could be meeting this person while you're on the road, and you don't have to travel far. You could just go to a grocery store, right? But I think the Eight of Wands is either communication. The Eight of Wands is also a card of Cupid's arrows. So the Cupid is really hard at work on your behalf here. The Six of Wands clarifying the Eight of Wands, it's, to me personally, in this particular spread, it's very similar energy. It's like enthusiastic, it's very fiery, very energetic. So this person is coming in to win you over. It's going to be very uplifting, I guess. We also have the Eight of Pentacles right there in the middle. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of work, by the way, so this person could be associated in some shape or form with the way you make your money. Or the Eight of Pentacles, this is dedication. This person will show you from the get-go, even though they're very fiery, they're all over the place, they go different places, but at the same time, when it comes to being dedicated to something, this person will stay focused, this person will put a lot of effort, this person will show you that they're the real deal, they're not just a social butterfly. Right, then we got the Magician clarified by the King of Wands. It's the same person. The Magician with the King of Wands, it's the same person. The Magician is somebody who manifests something, or you manifest you into their life. But the Magician is also a card of action, right? So this person is not just sitting on their butt daydreaming. This person takes action. They actually do something. They show that they are not just somebody who just talks about things. This person does things. This person makes things happen. We also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. I think this is your energy, Taurus. You will feel sort of liberated. It'll feel very easy together with this person. It will feel so easy that you're not even going to think twice, to be honest with you. I think you're going to jump head first because you're going to be so into this person. Like I said, it will feel like the two of you belong together. right? In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Knight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So as I was already saying, this is where it could get emotional. This is where the two of you will be falling for each other. The Two of Cups is actually one of the best cards when it comes to love. This is soulmate love, unconditional love, and it's when two people are on the same page and the feelings they have for each other are mutual. We also have the Knight of Cups right there in the middle. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I think this is just an extension of the Two of Cups. And by that I mean there's a lot of love. The Knight of Cups is always about genuine, authentic love, right? And the last card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the extension of the Eight of Pentacles we saw on the left. The Ten of Pentacles is again all about practicality. The Ten of Pentacles is a very stable, very grounded, very long-term type of a connection. The Ten of Pentacles is one of the commitment or marriage cards, right? And this is when people grow old together. This is when people buy real estate together. They have children together, if that is still an option for them. So the outcome, this whole spread is amazing. You will have a lot of fun with this person, but at the same time you'll see how serious they are, and then this connection could progress, or it could evolve into something more emotional, more loving, but at the same time I still think it'll feel very easy with this person. It's going to be like an instant connection, instant chemistry. You're going to like spending time with this person, and then, like I said, there's going to be love. Lots and lots of love and a commitment. Alright, Taurus, really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I have some bad and some good news for you, Taurus. So the bad news is I do see the two of you getting into a fight, or perhaps you already got into a fight prior to this week, and it will probably feel like your relationship or marriage is on the brink of a collapse, on the brink of separation or a divorce. But the universe says that you can still work it out, you can still salvage it. You'll just need to talk about it. And it kind of feels like these problems that, or that particular problem that caused the fight is not anything new. Perhaps this has been ongoing for a while. So you just need to sit down and talk about it, right? So the first card that came out is the Eight of Swords, and it's clarified by the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. This is also a card of somebody who puts up a wall between themselves and the person they're dealing with. The Eight of Swords right there in the middle, this is a card of somebody who is stuck, somebody who is trapped, and somebody who is thinking a million thoughts at the same time. So I think together with the Nine of Wands, this is a result of a fight. So you're going to close down, you're going to feel like what's happening here is this relationship, is this marriage coming to an end. Basically, I feel a lot of sadness and disappointment in those two cards. And we have the Knight of Swords right there in the middle. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Knight of Swords, out of all four knights, is the one that tends to get into a fight. If you take a closer look at the Knight of Swords, this knight is charging ahead. They've got their sword out. I don't know if you can see the expression on their face, but this person is ready to get into a fight, right? So I believe this is what happened, or this is the atmosphere in your relationship or your marriage right now. You're at the constant state of fight or some sort of conflict, right? But the rest of the spread is good. We got the Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. Justice could represent the legal system, so for some of you, you could be thinking of a separation or a divorce, but at the same time, justice could also be a major apology, right? The Two of Cups clarified by the Ace of Swords, to me, personally, those two cards are talking about that there's still love there. The two of you are still in love with each other with that Two of Cups. And the Ace of Swords, it could be a card of that very straightforward, very direct conversation that the two of you need to have and just talk it all out, just to make sure that All that crap that has been compiling, collecting for a while that you haven't been talking about, that could be the reason why the two of you are fighting, and that could be the reason for this particular fight. So voice it out, talk it out, and hopefully you can still work it out. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Moon. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have Judgment, clarified by the Fool. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. Somebody here really wants you back, and they feel miserable without you, and they're still deeply in love with you, right? So we got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Page of Cups is a card of an apology in this particular spread. And we also got the Ace of Cups, the first card I came out, which is clarified by the Moon. The Ace of Cups is their offer to reconcile. All of that is because they're still in love with you, right? They realized what they lost. They realized that they can't live without you. The Moon, clarifying the Ace of Cups, is either a Pisces who is coming back, because the Moon is the personal Pisces card, or the Moon, this is their energy. This is them being sort of sad, depressed. They're hauling at the Moon. They're just going through it, right? We also have the Five of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, this is also their energy. This is them feeling miserable. This is them feeling left out in the cold. And then we got Judgment, clarified by the Fool. Judgment is all about somebody coming back from the past, asking for a reconciliation. And the Fool is a card of a second chances in this particular spread. The Fool is also all about wiping the slate clean and starting from scratch. This is what this person desperately wants. I am picking up this desperation energy coming from this person. So if there's still something in your heart for this person, perhaps you can give them a second chance. Alright, Taurus? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Moon, clarified by the Ten of Swords, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. I believe you will have to either prove yourself, prove your point, insist on something, right? Or basically defend your idea or defend your vision if you have one, right? Push through your agenda. That's what you'll need to do this week. The first card that came out is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of a defense, but this is a card of an active defense, right? You see how this person is fighting off the other people? So with the Seven of Wands, I see you needing to, like I said, either defend your vision or prove your point or push something through, push your agenda through, right? Especially if you're trying to get something going, or if you are trying to make sure that things are happening the way you envision them. So you'll just have to defend that vision. We also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. The Chariot is a card of victory. It's actually one of the fastest cards in the deck, and the Chariot in my spreads often comes through as when people bulldoze over obstacles, and those obstacles could be other people's opinions, right? Or perhaps if you are new at this company and there's like an established process or the way they've been doing something for a long time, you will have to show them that they need to innovate. They need to embrace this new method, this new vision that you have, right? We also have the Three of Pentacles right there in the middle, right next to the Seven of Wands. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. This is a card of collaboration. So I think this is you and other people at work, right? We also have the Moon, clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Moon is a card, is the personal Pisces card. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Or the Moon, it could be you having fears, you having doubts. Or the Moon could also be like the way you feel about this whole thing. You're just not 100% sure. You're a little bit emotional about it. And you're a little bit upset about things. But the good news is that the Moon energy is clarified by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is a card of an ending, an abrupt ending. So if you have doubts, if you have fears, you need to stop that and move forward with the Seven of Wands and the Chariot, right? Or if you do go ahead with the Seven of Wands and the Chariot, then the Moon will become a thing of the past on its own. So yeah, it does look like a bit of a conflicting week for you, but I think it's one of those times where you have to prove yourself, where you have to stand out of the crowd, where you have to defend what you believe is right. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Emperor, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. This could be either directly or sort of indirectly related to you. I'll just say what I see here and then we'll try to apply it. Right? So the Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with, or the Emperor is somebody who takes control of the situation, somebody who takes charge, somebody who embraces the energy of the Emperor, and that is somebody who is going to make a decision, a firm decision, the type of a decision where once this decision is made, there is no going back. So this person is making a decision to either move forward with something, or to start something brand new, or to move on from something or someone. And like I said, it could be directly related to you. You could be the Emperor, you could be embracing the energy of the Emperor, or it could be somebody else you know, right? And well, let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Is all about starting a new cycle, right? Or this is a card of travel, this is a card of moving on. We also have the Ace of Swords. I believe it's that decision that the Emperor is going to make. The Ace of Swords is the type of a decision where once this decision is made, there is no turning back, right? It's final. And the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's kind of similar to the Wheel of Fortune energy. That's what I'm feeling. The Six of Swords is also a card of moving. The Six of Swords is also a card of a rough patch being over. The Six of Swords is moving forward or moving on. So like I said, what you're not expecting is either you or somebody else who's going to make a firm, final decision to either move forward or to start something or to move on. Right? We've got two major arcana cards, a very important thing that's about to unfold here. Alright, Taurus, so that's what I got for you. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.